The United States is grappling with the intersection of technology, national security, and freedom of expression. This complex issue has brought to the forefront questions about how to balance these critical aspects in a rapidly evolving digital landscape. At the heart of this debate lies TikTok, the wildly popular video-sharing app with over 170 million US users. The app has become a cultural phenomenon, especially among younger generations, who use it to share short videos, participate in viral challenges, and connect with others. On January 17, 2025, the Supreme Court upheld the government's right to ban TikTok within US borders. This landmark decision has significant implications for how digital platforms are regulated and the extent of government intervention in the tech industry. This decision has ignited controversy, dividing the nation. Protests have erupted across the country, with people passionately arguing both for and against the ban. The debate has spilled over into newsrooms and social media, where opinions are sharply divided. The issue centers on TikTok's Chinese ownership and data collection practices. Critics argue that the app poses a significant risk to national security due to its potential to collect vast amounts of user data. US lawmakers fear the app could be used for espionage or spreading Chinese propaganda. These concerns have led to intense scrutiny and calls for stricter regulations on foreign-owned tech companies operating in the US. TikTok denies these allegations, asserting US user data is stored securely outside China. The company has repeatedly emphasized its commitment to user privacy and data security, attempting to reassure both users and regulators. The court sided with the government's national security concerns, recognizing potential risks. This ruling underscores the ongoing tension between safeguarding national interests and maintaining an open global internet. This decision has sparked a debate about balancing national security and freedom of expression. Many are questioning whether the ban is a necessary measure to protect the country or an overreach that stifles free speech. For many, especially Generation Z, TikTok is a platform for creative expression and social connection. The app has become an integral part of their daily lives, offering a space to showcase talents, share moments, and engage with a global community. The Supreme Court's decision to uphold the TikTok ban marks a pivotal moment in the ongoing debate over the extent of government power in the digital age. This ruling has far-reaching implications, not just for TikTok, but for all digital platforms operating under foreign ownership. The case has sparked intense discussions about the balance between national security and individual freedoms. The court had to carefully consider the potential risks posed by TikTok's data practices and its ties to China. The court weighed national security concerns against TikTok's First Amendment rights, recognizing the app's significant role in modern communication and culture. The ruling acknowledged the complexity of the issue and its implications for freedom of expression. It highlighted the challenges of regulating digital platforms in a way that protects both national interests and individual rights. The government argued TikTok's data practices and Chinese ownership posed a unique threat to national security, suggesting that user data could be accessed by the Chinese government. TikTok countered that the ban was unconstitutional and emphasized its role as a forum for free expression, where millions of users share their voices and creativity daily. Ultimately, the court concluded that national security concerns outweighed these considerations, setting a precedent for how similar cases might be handled in the future. Implementing and enforcing the TikTok ban presents significant challenges. The US government has yet to outline a detailed plan for blocking access to the app. The decentralized nature of the internet makes blocking specific apps difficult. ByteDance, TikTok's parent company, could employ techniques to circumvent any blocks. A digital iron curtain could fragment the internet, setting a dangerous precedent. TikTok faces an uncertain future in the US market. The company has hinted at shutting down its US operations when the ban takes effect. However, TikTok is exploring ways to remain accessible to its American users. Speculation suggests behind-the-scenes negotiations with the new administration. TikTok may seek a compromise, such as greater oversight or a partial sale to a US company. The coming weeks will be crucial for TikTok's future in the US. The TikTok ban is caught in the transition between the Biden and Trump administrations. This period of change has created uncertainty for the popular social media app, which has millions of users in the United States. The outgoing Biden administration favored a negotiated solution for TikTok. They believed that a compromise could address national security concerns while allowing the app to continue operating in the country. The Supreme Court's ruling just before Trump's inauguration leaves the decision to the new administration. This ruling has added another layer of complexity to the situation, as it essentially passes the responsibility to President Trump and his team. President Trump has been a vocal critic of TikTok, calling it a national security threat. He has repeatedly expressed concerns that the app could be used by the Chinese government to gather data on American citizens. Trump now has the authority to enforce the ban or negotiate a solution. His decision will have significant implications for the app's future in the United States and for the broader tech industry. Some in his administration advocate for a hardline approach, while others suggest a more measured response. This internal debate reflects the broader national conversation about how to handle foreign technology companies operating in the U.S. Congress is also divided, with some calling for a full ban and others advocating for a nuanced approach. Lawmakers are weighing the potential risks and benefits of allowing TikTok to continue operating under certain conditions. The fate of TikTok in the U.S. rests in the hands of President Trump and his administration. As the debate continues, millions of American users await the final decision, which will determine whether they can continue to enjoy the app or if it will be banned from the U.S. market.